Monza versus Silverstone. Welcome to a Lone Wolf 2-minute doc. Two temples of speed. Two racetracks, one born in the royal parklands of Italy, the other born from an old wartime airfield in England. Both became legends, but they did it in completely different ways. This is Monza versus Silverstone. Monza, Italy. Built in 1922, Monza is one of the oldest purpose-built racing circuits in the world, and racers gave it a fitting nickname, the Temple of Speed. Long straights, heavy braking, and engines running flat out made Monza a place where horsepower mattered. But Monza was never just about numbers. It was about emotion. When Ferrari arrives, the grandstands become a sea of red. The tifosi don't simply watch the race, they live it. And behind today's circuit sits a reminder of another era, the remains of Monza's enormous old banked oval. Drivers once attacked those steep concrete banks at incredible speeds. Monza could be spectacular. It could also be unforgiving. For more than a century, generations of racing heroes have come here to prove just how fast they were willing to go. Silverstone, England. Silverstone's story couldn't be more different. During World War II, this land was an RAF airfield. Then racers arrived. In 1948, cars began competing around the former runways and perimeter roads. Just 2 years later, Silverstone hosted the very first race of the new Formula One World Championship, and British racing had found its home. Where Monza became famous for straight-line speed, Silverstone became famous for something different, fast corners. Names like Copse, Stowe, Maggots, and Beckett's became part of racing language. At Silverstone, courage isn't only about keeping your foot down, it's about carrying speed into a corner and trusting the car will stick. So which track is greater, Monza or Silverstone? Maybe that's the wrong question. Monza gives racing its Italian passion and breathtaking speed. Silverstone gives it British tradition and sweeping corners. One grew from a royal park, the other from a wartime airfield. More than 7 decades after the Formula One World Championship began, both are still here. Still fast, still demanding, still creating heroes. Monza and Silverstone, two very different racetracks, two temples of speed. If you ask me pasta or fish and chips my answer, they both taste great. Thanks for listening to Lone Wolf Documentaries.